Alright, my controls.
Your flight controls.
I'll roll us back into exec.
I'll go ahead and grab the ATIS.
Sounds good. Yeah, cool, man. It's, you know, it's as much about knowing how to do the maneuver as knowing how to stop the student from killing you in the maneuver.
Yeah, yeah.
Finding the words rather than jumping in and taking control.
Right, right.
You know, obviously in a situation where you are being put into a spin like that trim stall that we did, you'd want to jump in on the controls because yeah, you're not trying to die.
Alright, so we got the ATIS uniform. So as we're heading back, Mr. Student, what are we thinking about doing? We've already got our ATIS.
We got the ATIS. I want to text my mom, let her know that I'm coming home safely.
We got to do that.
We're going to make a radio call, right?
Yeah, we want to make a radio call.
Okay. How far away are we? About 12, 13?
Yeah, we're probably about 12.
12.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to call them. I'll tell them, east. Are we east? Yeah, we're east. Because that's where we're heading.
We're heading east. Where are we in relation to the airport now?
Oh, west.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. And you'll tell them, and then they'll still say they're coming from the east. Yeah, this first one, why don't you talk me through it? I'll do the landing.
Okay.
I'm the student, and then we can focus on you actually landing from that right.
Okay. So we got our ATIS, and we don't do that just for procedural stuff. We get it because there's actual information we need to use. So we got our ATIS. We know that our winds are 130 at 7. So what's that tell you about your landing approach?
130, so runway 7. Oh, we got a crosswind.
Oh, we're going to have a crosswind. Okay. So how do we account for that crosswind?
Just don't land. Why don't you tell me?
Okay. Now we could use a crab method to come in and counter it, but what I prefer to do is have you, as we talked about, is sort of do that side slip. We put that wing into the wind. We're always putting the wing down into the wind, and we counter that with our left rudder to keep ourselves aligned with the runway. Right aileron, left rudder, right, and that'll keep us oriented in this sort of orientation. We're just going to be touching down that right wing first, our right wheel first, and then it's just going to settle over on the left. It's not going to be so severe as I'd say it. It'll probably be pretty close to 1-2.
All right, Mr. Instructor, I'm going to turn base.
Okay. All right. And how are we doing on our flaps?
Oh yeah, flaps. All right, so speed.
Go ahead and get that descent down. Remember, we want to be turning final right around 500. So.
Gotcha. Okay, right around 500. So I need to get down.
Yeah. So how do we get down?
Roger, square base final 1 Bravo. Pulling the power back.
Yeah. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude.
I've never heard that before. That's really good.
It's insightful. Go ahead and get those set of flaps in.
Oh, second.
November 297, left at Alpha 6 if you can make it ground point 4.
Oh my god, is that Orlando International?
It sure is. Let's pay attention to our runway here.
Sorry, sir.
Yep. We don't want to overshoot.
Clear for takeoff, northwestbound turns approved.
How do you feel about your height?
We need 500 feet. Come on, Lewis. Jesus.
You're okay?
Yeah, I feel okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting 2 white lights though. Oh god.
Gonna make that turn?
Oh. Sorry.
Don't use that rudder to help you along.
Okay.
November 6
Get stabilized. Remember, we get that right crosswind. I want to take count of. Get that wing down. Got somebody on the runway going slowly, so pay attention. If I call go around, we go around.
Okay.
Pull that power out just a little bit.
Power back.
Keep it pointed straight there. Keep that nose pointed down.
Oh.
Keep that center line. Slight, easy on the controls. Easy on the controls. Subtle movements. Pull that power around.
Base flight 1, Cessna traffic in the base.
Oh, man.
A little bit of a non-flare there.
Oh,
that's okay.
Alright, your controls.
My flight controls. We just want to be a little bit more subtle on the controls. You had good alignment there for the most part. We had a good glide slope. We just need to get a little bit more of a flare there.
Alright, so yeah, you picked up on the points. So, one of the points I want to make, you saw me flare way too high.
Keep that nose pointed down.
Oh. So you saw me pull like while we were still like.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was supposed to be a flare. I thought you were just with me.
Right. A lot of times they flare really, really high. They do a really good job of flaring high, but when they get low, they don't flare at all.
And so how do you call that out to them? Do you have like a certain like memory aid that you're calling out?
All I do is just move your eyes from the point that you're looking at on the runway, because that's why it is, they're looking at the runway.
Okay.
Look to the end of the runway, hold the nose up to it, that helps them with a flare.
All right. So I should say something along those lines. All right, now looking down the runway, right? Shift your focus.
So now transition your eyes to the end of the runway and hold the nose up to it.
Okay.
And they should flare.
All right.
That's worked well for me in the past. But yeah, I was being rough with the controls.
Right.
You know, you mentioned we want to stabilize the approach in the beginning. We want to stabilize it, and that's not stabilizing it. So you mentioned that was good. Yeah, just little things here and there to kind of look out for. What I love is not at no point did you jump on the controls and take it away from the student. So now my confidence is boosted because I did the landing. Right. You know, and I'm not demoralized because you jumped in. So. Right. There we go.
Didn't feel like a loss.
Right, exactly. You instructed, which is what you are, an instructor. Cool, alright. So let's do a normal landing from that side. Well, it's a crosswind landing, isn't it? So. Yeah.
November 1 Bravo, Golf runway 7, clear for the option, wind 110 at 4.
Clear for the option, 781 Bravo Golf.
Navigation,
we've got our key point here. Go ahead and pull that throttle back. Go ahead and put that first set of flaps in. Start that descent down, ever so subtle.
What speed are you trying to maintain here?
So we're looking to sort of be turning around 80, working our way towards 75 on the base.
Clear to line number 2, wind calm.
We got stabilized on the base. We'll go ahead and go flaps 2. I just feel a little bit high. Bringing that nose down. Really forward turn. Keep an eye on that airspeed. They're coming in. Watch that airspeed. Shifting our eyes down towards the end. Pull that throttle back. Well, I did exactly what you did.
Alright, so what I'm seeing and what I've gathered from today is when you are having to speak your way through things along with doing them, that's what's messing you up. Okay. I think you're overthinking. Okay. If you were in here on your own, sitting in the left seat, whatever, and talking your way through things as you do in your head, you know, you're always telling yourself stuff in your head. Right. Just say those things out loud. Okay. Don't try and over elaborate on anything. Just say what you're thinking inside your head. Okay. As it comes to me. As it comes to you. Okay. And that's it. Rather than trying to do the entire paragraph of start to finish. Exactly. Okay.
November 1 Bravo Golf, Cessna departs, runway 7 clear for the option.
781 Bravo Golf, it's going to be a full stop.
November 1 Bravo Golf, Roger, runway 7 clear to land.
Clear in, 1 Bravo Golf. Got our touchdown area. Go ahead and pull that throttle back, 1500. Go ahead and put that first set of flaps in. Watch that tendency for the nose to want to rise up. Go ahead and start that descent. We'll be checking our left shoulder just for R45. Go ahead and execute that turn to base. And keeping that nose down, keep the descent coming. Watching our speed, which is good right now. We're going to start to slowly bleed that off once we get this second set of flaps in. So we just want to kind of keep an eye on our altitude and our speed. Okay. Nice 90-degree turn. So we're a little high, so we're just letting that altitude bleed off. We don't want to pick up too much airspeed. Keep that alignment. Okay. Once we get in here, checking our speed. We've been shifting our eyes down towards the end of the runway.
Just a touch of side load.
Yeah.
Just a touch. So yeah, that felt a little bit better because you were kind of just saying the stuff that was in your head, like you would say to yourself. Right. So that felt better on as far as that. I think kind of tensed up as you're coming into land a little bit. Right. As far as centre line is concerned, I want you to put the centre line under your left foot from that seat.
Under my left foot.
Under your left foot.
Because I'm still edging to the right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And yeah, there's a little bit of this going on with the rudders as you're trying to kind of gauge what is the best thing from the right seat, or the best kind of position from the right seat. That's fine. That's going to come in time. I'm not too worried about, you know, slightly ugly landings at the moment.
Okay. But that'll help me to keep it under my. As long as I know what to look for.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, how do you feel?
I'm feeling better. Right. It's feeling a little bit more normal. The lanes aren't like so bizarre now. Right. Now it's more a case of let's clean them up.
Right. Like as a student, you get this kind of tunnel vision when you're coming into land.
Right.
And then you lose it once you know how to land the plane. And then now you coming in to a completely new world from the right seat.
Right.
Starting to tense up again and get that tunnel vision.
Right.
So it's kind of just like taking a step back and just keeping everything nice and loose. It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
It's nearly there. Like we said, this is only your third flight from the right seat. So considering that, you're actually doing a really good job.
Okay.
So.